Hey y'all already know what it is. It's your girl, Lady J, back bringing you my thoughts, comments, and commentary, just my opinions on your favorite ladies in the female rap game and what's been happening with them this past week, okay? So, you know what I'm gonna say before I get into it, I'm gonna need you to hit that like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that, okay? And then scroll on over to my Twitter if you wanna see me tweeting in real time and give you my updates daily in real time. Follow me on Twitter at Southern T. That is Southern T with two ways, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the bullshit. All right, y'all. So the first topic that I want to get into is Nicki Minaj. Okay, so Onika has won Hip Hop Artist of the Year at the 2024 People's Choice Awards. So congratulations! Remember, this is fan voted, so this is not a group of people behind the scenes that can vote and like they do at the Grammys and do it based off of popularity. This is actually fans voting for their faves, and you already know the Barb's gonna take the cake every time, baby. Do you hear me? So, congratulations to Onika. She has won the 2024 People's Choice Award for Hip Hop Artist of the Year, and it's rightfully so deserved because she's been doing her thing all 2023. Okay. Um, Barbie World. It also won at the 2024 People's Choice Awards for Collaboration Song of the Year. So I guess the People's Choice, the fans say they're going to do what the Grammys couldn't do and what they were supposed to do, baby. Do you hear me? Okay? Because we already talked about the snub that the Grammys gave to Nicki and Ice, okay, a couple of weeks ago. But the People's Choice Awards said we're going to do what needs to be done. The fans got together and they did what needed to be done. So congratulations to Nicki and congratulations to Ice Spice. Now, I've seen a lot of discourse about how fans may feel about Nicki kind of alluding to wanting Cat Williams to be on tour, on the Pink Friday Gag City 2 tour. So, I wouldn't mind. I'm here for it. I love me some Cat Williams. I think he is very comical. I always laugh when Cat Williams is on stage. Because you really don't know how. I mean, I could easily see how she could work Cat Williams into her set on her tour, like as an interlude, like you know what I'm saying, like to have them laugh at it, like I can see it. Okay, I'm not a tunnel vision having ass bitch, like I can see it. Especially like in between, said before, in between sets, he come out there, keep the crowd entertained, warmed up, laughing, you know what I'm saying? So I could definitely see how she could work Cat Williams into her tour. And I think if she, and even, and this is if she's like, being dead ass about it, but if she is and he does end up going on tour with Nicki, I guarantee you we will see more comedians going on tour with rappers. I guarantee it. Because I think they already said on Twitter that somebody took Drewski. I can't remember who they said, but somebody had took Drewski on tour, and Drewski's a comedian. So, and I think Cat Williams is way funnier than Drewski. So I can definitely see how Nicki could work Cat Williams into the set. And I would definitely be here for it because, like I said, I love Cat Williams. I've been watching him since I was a child. Okay. So, let me know how you thinking or what you thinking and how you feeling about it. And if you're here for Cat Williams being on the Pink Friday 2 Gag City tour, baby. Do you hear me? All right. So the next thing I want to get into as it pertains to Nicki, though, is this fake image that has been circulating around. I've seen it on Facebook. I've seen it on Twitter. And it's a fake image from Live Nation. Well, they came forward and addressed that it was fake, but somebody had, put together this fake news spread from Live Nation about how Nicki Minaj has a disclaimer where she's selling her tickets. They have a disclaimer basically saying that that there's a level 2 or level 3 sex offender there, and all anybody under the age of 18 basically must be accompanied by an adult who's 18 or older, and that identification will be verified prior to entry through metal detectors. Okay. And they said this is because this is in accordance with the California state regulations that they're obligated to disclose the presence of a level 3 sex offender backstage, and they named Kenneth Petty. Okay. Now, this was never posted by Live Nation. I don't know who put together this fake image, but it was fake, and it was circulating around heavily so that people were claiming that it was real. There was even big Twitter accounts who had to come back and delete this tweet delete their tweet because it was proven to be fake. And there was even one Twitter user who deleted his tweet now, but he basically said, "We don't care if it's fake. We promote hate over here." So Live Nation, because this was going viral, they did come back and basically address that this was fake and that they did not post this. They never said this. So they wanted it to be known that this was never said. So they said the image circulating is fake. We have alerted social platforms of its fraudulence in hopes they remove it to avoid any further circulation of misinformation. So, this just goes to show that, like I don't know what it is, why Nicki is so powerful, but people can't, I don't know what it is, but people just love that. They want to see that woman down bad. They want to make any headline as negative as possible as it pertains to her tour, as it pertains to her career, as it pertains to her brand. But the thing about it is, even if this was real, I don't think this would have stopped anybody from buying them tickets, baby. Do you hear me? I don't. And also, for one, that would be bad for business for them to even come out with that, anyways. And by the way, I need us to start using common sense. We need to start using common sense, okay? Because it is such a scary age and time where people can get on the internet and the first thing they read is a headline and they take off and believe in this shit without doing their own little research is just crazy to me. And then you have the nerve to repost the shit and make it go viral. That's crazy to me. But honestly, a lot of people don't care if it's fake or not. They're gonna still spread it and still laugh about it and still try to use that as a way to pick at Nicki Minaj. It's just crazy to me because they that's what haters do, baby. They low key love her because they just can't. They don't bother mentioning their faves. They ain't busy worried about their faves. They too busy focused on Onika. Baby, do you hear me? Meanwhile, Nicki Minaj has now topped Jay-Z to become the sixth longest charting rapper of all time on Billboard, as her music has charted almost 1,945 cumulative weeks across the Hot 100 and the Billboard 200. So she has surpassed Jay-Z. What she said, "You could be the king, but watch the queen conquer." All right, was no lies told. So congratulations to Onika Tanya. But truth be told, this is the reason why, all that shit happening behind the scenes is happening the way it is, and why Rock Nation is moving the way they are. Because Jay-Z, I feel like Jay-Z, he's behind a lot of shit. I feel like that nigga is behind a lot of shit when it comes to what happened in 2018, as it pertains to the giants and the labels being so against Nicki, as it pertains to these Grammys. I think Jay-Z got a lot to do with it, and I think a lot honestly simply comes to the fact down to the fact of jealousy. And I know y'all may be like, why would Jay-Z be jealous of Nicki Minaj? Yada yada, blase blase. He been in the game a long time. Y'all have to realize a lot of these big dogs don't like threats. Okay? Jay-Z, I feel like Jay-Z sees Onika Tanya as a threat. Because honestly, if I'm being real with you and my truth, I honestly think Nicki raps better than Jay-Z. I think she's an overall better artist than Jay-Z. Okay? Because what was it? Jay-Z got a song called Sir. Nicki got a song called Sir. Okay? And I always see the comparison on the two about who did it better, all going viral on Twitter at least twice a year. And people always say Nicki Minaj. And it's true because she used so much wordplay on the word sir. It just made it different. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z just kept saying sir, sir, sir. Nicki used it in a plethora of different ways. So you know what I'm saying? I just feel like if there's, and then on top of that, she washed his ass on Monster. She washed all their asses. So I honestly think a lot of these men are jealous of Nicki. It's not just these women; it's these men too. And I think it's these heavy hitter men that's working double time, triple time, overtime behind the scenes to try to dim Nicki's light. And that's what's crazy to me. And then they trying to send these bitches to come for it and to cover for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you let me know what you thinking and how you feeling about it down below. So the next topic I want to get into is Cardi B. So Cardi was spotted out with Offset on Valentine's Day, and for some reason she was covering her nose. So I don't know if she went and got something else done to her face or what, but she was covering her nose. Her fans gonna claim, oh, she always covers her nose. But baby, no, she was looking real weird in baggy clothes, walking all slow, didn't want to say nothing to the camera, and had her phone over her face. So I don't know if she went to, touched her face again, But we'll see when she come back outside. Now, I noticed that a lot of her fans really had, they weren't really too happy that, she's back outside with Offset. But my thing is, ain't this why she went off on y'all last time? Okay, like, leave that woman alone. First of all, y'all act like y'all ain't know that was for publicity. Her whole using her marriage, being in shambles, Offset cheating, him being a bitch ass nigga, all that was for publicity. Okay, it was it just so coincidentally happened to be around the time Nicki dropped Pink Friday too, and now all of a sudden they back love birds going out on Valentine's Day. Like, at the end of the day, that's her husband. She can never break up with her husband unless they get a divorce. So all that saying they wasn't together right now and all that shit, that was a bunch of bullshit. Because when and married people just gonna break up. They can't just break up unless you go through the government, baby. So, like I said back then, it was publicity then, and now shit, they don't give a fuck about being back together because Pink Friday 2 done already came out. Okay? What her problem is the music, baby. What are you gonna do this year? Okay? So, speaking of Offset though, Offset, he went on his Instagram stories and he basically posted a little video. It was on mute. He posted a video of him basically, jamming out to new Cardi music from her album that has yet to come out. But, he was in the studio and the sound was on mute and he was, basically telling her to stop being scary and drop the album because it's fire. Okay, this is not the first person in Cardi's circle to call her scary and to tell her to drop the fucking album. Okay. My thing is, too much time has went by. You put out Invasion of Privacy 6 years ago at this point. You have yet to put out a sophomore album, and these new bitches is already on their second and third album, baby. Okay? Doja Cat on her fourth. So it's like, she always, I feel like, she set the bar way higher than what it had to be. And now she has all this immense pressure that she only put on herself because you waited so long. You waited so long because allegedly you was too busy waiting on another bitch to put her shit out. But you can't do that when she already got multiple albums behind her and you only got one. Now I feel like the hype is not even there for Cardi B. Like, even Offset posting this didn't really garner a lot of attention because I really don't think people give a fuck about Cardi B music, honestly. And I think that's why she's so scared because, of course, Invasion of Privacy did very well, but I think she knows she's not going to be able to top Invasion of Privacy. And that's what she's worried about because, when she came out, y'all made it about the numbers. And now she's always making it about the numbers. And she wants the numbers to do better or just as good as Invasion of Privacy. And honestly, she knows deep down that's not going to happen. It's not. Look at Bongos. Bongos couldn't even go to the top 10, but y'all could get Megan Solo a single hit to the number one. You know what I'm saying? So I think Cardi B pretty much knows that Invasion of Privacy was as good as it was going to get for her. And at this point, she might as well go ahead and drop the second album because it's like, well, what do you have to lose now? You already done put all this pressure on yourself. All these girls is releasing. Nicki didn't release. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you might as well. You have nothing to lose at this point. So, let me know if you're here for a Cardi B album. But I mean, it's the reason why he posted this with the sound on mute. Because she's worried about the criticism because every time she previews something to the fans, they say it's trash. And it do be trash. I ain't even gonna lie, it do be trash. My thing, and a lot of times this shit be old. It be sounding old. Like the shit should have been came out in 2019 or something. So I don't know. Do I think Cardi B will be coming out with an album this year? They say this every year. But 9 times out of 10, because it's been 6 years and because so many new girls is coming out with new music this year and Nicki didn't already put out an album, 9 times out of 10, she will drop this year. Will it be at the beginning of this year? I doubt that. Okay? But y'all let me know what you're thinking down below. Now, Star Brim, Cardi's bestie. I don't know if they still besties or if they ever really were besties or if they was just cool because they was in the same gang or whatever. But allegedly, Cardi is paying $350,000 for Star Brim's lawyer. And Starbrim said that she didn't say the friend's name, but she said, she got a friend paying $350,000 for her lawyer because, she is caught up with the feds, okay, with this whole gang shit. And she's also being accused by these same gang members of being a rat. Okay, so they calling her a rat. They accusing her of working with the feds, just like they accused Cardi of being a rat and working with the feds. Okay, so one time, mm, that's something, but two, three times, baby, that ain't no coincidence. Okay, if it look like a rat and walk like a rat, okay, and eat and cheat like baby, it's a rat. Okay, do you hear me? So the people feel like Star and Cardi is both rats, and there was already a rapper Ken Ford who's also in the gang, and I think it's one of the co-defendants who also co-signed Star Brim being a rat. Okay, he said Star who? You mean Star Witness? So I don't know what's going on with their situation, but she needs to go to jail. Okay, as much ill things I've heard her say and about the things that she's done, that bitch needs to be in jail. Okay, she should have thought about that before she had a child, when she had a child. And Cardi B is not too far from behind her, honestly, because Cardi was involved in the hit to the two bartenders as well. So I mean, the fact that Star Brim can go to jail but not Cardi is just crazy to me. But y'all like to pick and choose because you got favorites, okay? Um, but I'm not gonna get too much into that situation because I didn't look too deep into it. I just reporting back what I heard of people talking about on Twitter. But speaking of Cardi, before I move on, though, she did like some tweets earlier today about Barty Gang causing issues for her. So a couple of the tweets. So she liked one tweet that said, "What do you mean? Cardi was living her personal life is ruining her hiatus. She hasn't been online, barely posted anything the past 40 days. Crazy how her own fans creates a whole narrative and do the most over some shit they could have easily ignored. You're trying to ruin it, not her." And then she liked another post that said, "When you tweet positive about Cardi, Barty Gang nowhere to be found, but tweet something negative and they swarm to the tweet like flies. Ridiculous fan base." So here's my thing. Cardi B is always liking or speaking negatively about or to her fans. It's always an issue she has with her fans. And honestly, the reason why that, Cardi wonder why, she sees what seems to be like so much negativity and negative talk amongst her fans is because all in all, you don't have actual real fans. You have a lot of Nicki Minaj haters and they hate her so much, which is really love. They are so obsessed with this woman that they will use any current hot bitch to pick at this woman. And they feel like you was the main one that was supposed to take her out and do that. And they're disappointed that you're not outside, that you're not giving her something to compete with. They're upset that she's winning and you not. Okay? So that's honestly how I feel because if that wasn't the case, why did they take Megan's Hiss to number one, but couldn't take the song You Drop with Megan to the top 10, let alone number one? You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times you see them you see Cardi fan pages posting more about Nicki than you see them about Cardi. You know what I'm saying? So do I feel like quote unquote Barty Gang is causing issues and is negative? I don't feel like that's really Barty Gang. I feel like those are just the bots and the fans that hate Nicki so much that, they mad at you for not being outside to give her something to compete with. That's honestly how I feel about that. But you let me know your thoughts and feelings on it down below. All right, so the next topic I'm gonna get into really quickly is Doja Cat. So Doja says she almost got in some beef with another artist after mocking their voice. And she said she was just being an asshole. Okay. Now I immediately knew who she was talking about because this was back in 2020 or 2021 or something like that. I immediately knew who she was talking about because it went viral and I laughed when I heard it. But people so obsessed and hate Nicki so much, they was wanting it to spin it to make it seem like she was talking about Nicki. Okay. Doja Cat was not talking about Nicki Minaj. She was most definitely talking about Cardi B and that, she tried to mock her when she was rapping that press song that Cardi B dropped. But she was like, press, 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 press. And that's exactly how Doja Cat said it because that's exactly how Cardi B was rapping it. And that caused Cardi B to be upset. That caused her to get upset because, she's so sensitive. She don't want people, trying to make fun of the way she raps, the way she talk. She's talk like she got a speech impediment. So, you know what I'm saying? But here's the clip of what Doja said in the interview.
Oh, I have a really crazy Celsius story.
Please.
I almost got into a beef because of Celsius. I blame the Celsius. It's not me. I was singing a song and like doing the voice of somebody else with the song. Like I filmed myself doing the song in the crazy voice, and it was like my really bad impression of that person, and people took it super wrong. They like thought that I was like trying to like cause drama and like issues, when really I was just being a fucking asshole. I was
like
being dumb.
I feel like people are always doing that,
looking for something.
Pace. Who's about to run? Please tell me who's done.
So let me know what you're thinking and how you're feeling. Like I said, I most definitely knew from off the bat that she was talking about Cardi B. Now, my thing is, I just hope Doja Cat didn't go in with her tail tucked in between her legs trying to be like, oh, sorry this and sorry that shit. Like, girl, you went online. You know you're a big fucking troll. You went online with this shit. Stand on it. Like, stand on it. And then you try to fast 4 years later, you try to make it seem like you got so much love for Cardi, but you was mocking a bitch. Like, girl, come on. It was funny because it was funny. That's why you posted it. But my thing is, though, Doja Cat, what do you have going on? What are you doing? I mean, is the Scarlet Tour still going on, or what's happening? Because I know she said she was working on like Scarlet 2 or whatever, but what's going on with Doja Cat? Because I wasn't even here for Scarlet 1. Okay, I'm over it. I'm over the demonic era. But Doja Cat gonna be Doja Cat. So, her cash grabs was the best eras to me. But it is what it is. But let me know how you thinking and how you feeling about that little situation down below. All right, so the next topic I want to get into is Megan Thee Stallion. So Megan has dropped, like I told y'all in my last video, she debuted at number 1 the first week the song came out. About the second week, she dropped out of the top 10 to number 14. And now this third week, she has dropped 35 motherfucking spots. She's dropped from number 14 to number 48 on the Billboard Hot 100. She's no longer even in the top 40, bitch. Okay. So, she has dropped from number 14 to number 48 on the Billboard Hot 100 in her third week. And what's crazy to me? What's crazy to me is Beyonce, with the Texas Hold'em song or whatever. Beyonce couldn't even debut at number 1 with Texas Hold'em. But all of y'all teamed up and got Megan to number 1 with Hiss because y'all despise Nicki Minaj more than you fuck with the alleged queen. And then I'm being told allegedly Beyonce has never debuted at number 1. She's went number 1. Like a song like this song, Texas Hold'em, is predicted to be number 1 next week, to go number 1 next week, because I think it's number 2 this week. It debuted at number 2, and then next week it's projected to go number 1. But I'm hearing allegedly Beyonce has never even debuted at number 1. So you mean to tell me y'all could get Megan Thee Stallion a debut number 1 before you could give it to motherfucking Beyonce? Baby, make it make sense. Y'all don't like Nicki Minaj that much? All y'all asses teamed up to get that hoe at number 1 and just to have her free fall 2-3 weeks later? Not even to the top 20, 30, or 40? It's crazy work to me. Crazy work. But I told y'all that Hiss was going to free fall because it has no replay value. Okay, it don't even have a hook. It's not a catchy song. Even without a hook, it's not a catchy song at all. Y'all hoes just wanted to one up on Nicki. That's all y'all did, and then y'all stopped listening to it after the first fucking week. Okay, and I bet by next week it'll be even lower. And then the week after that, it'll probably be off the goddamn Billboard Hot 100. Okay, this is not a hit record. It was a diss record. Y'all wanted to debut number 1, and then you said fuck it, and you stopped caring because it's not a hit song. Okay, because y'all don't never be streaming Megan music like that. And we gonna definitely see them results when she dropped the next single, baby. Do you hear me? Okay, so y'all let me know what you thinking and how you feeling about that. Okay, because I hear Megan will be dropping an album this year, probably by or before the summertime, and I don't think it's gonna do numbers like that either, honestly. But Beyonce coming outside, Taylor Swift coming outside, good luck. Okay, so let me know what you're thinking and how you feeling about it down below. All right, so the next topic I want to get into is Latto, the chop hoe. Okay, so Sunday Service, the song that she dropped a week ago, has debuted on the Billboard Hot 100, coming in at a hot number 100. Okay, let me know what you're thinking and how you feeling about it down below. She has debuted literally at number 100 on the Billboard Hot 100 after using Ice Spice's name and image for clickbait and her cover art, after going on a press run, okay, on $1 million worth of game, after doing back to back Instagram lives, after tweets. She has debuted at number 100. Okay, baby. We're going to get into Glorilla's debut, but Glorilla debuted higher than that with Young Glow. Okay. Now, I know people were saying as a drag, like, don't be dragging Latto debuting at number 100 when y'all was just happy a week ago JT was projected to debut at number 100. Here's the difference. Latto's been in this game much longer than JT. And Latto's supposed to be light skinned. Latto's supposed to have this privilege. Y'all fuck with Latto so much. She had this press run. She done went live. She didn't use the beef with a bitch to when she as a rollout for this song, and she couldn't get no higher than that is the problem. Okay. So let me know what you think and how you feeling about it. Sunday Service is not a hit to me. The beat is cool, but child, you let me know what you think down below. Okay. Now, allegedly, Latto has paid someone, or her team, or whoever from her camp, has paid someone to graffiti Ice Spice's "Thank You to Shit" trucks that she allegedly sent down to ATL. Because Latto decided to shoot the video to Sunday Service and pop up in Ice Spice's part of town, the Bronx. Okay, so Ice Spice said, I'm going to return the favor. She sent down these billboard trucks that said, "Thank you to shit, bitch, you're not even a fart," with emojis. So allegedly, someone from Latto's team or Latto herself, who knows, paid some random ass person to graffiti the trucks. So when it came out that Ice Spice had allegedly sent these trucks down to Atlanta, Latto responded with a tweet on Twitter talking about "didn't hit though." But then she gonna come back once it went viral, her tweet, that Neighborhood Talk reposted it, and they made it seem like it was in response to Ice Spice sending down them trucks to Atlanta. Latto claims it wasn't in response to that. She said it was in regard to a viral pic of her and Quando Rondo that always goes viral every 6 to 8 months. Like, I'm not understanding why you just now deciding to speak on it. But Latto tweeted not tweeted, but she had responded under the Neighborhood Talks post and was like, this was about that old pic going viral, not that little girl. Thanks. Another example of Latto throwing rocks and hiding her motherfucking hands, baby. Do you hear me? I can't stand this hoe. I really can't. It gives Karen so bad, so bad, so bad. First, you claim you didn't know Ice Spice was in the back of your video. On the part where you specifically said, I just want a one-on-one, don't know why she's so nervous. And then you doubled down on it when you went to these interviews, okay? And when you did these back-to-back Instagram lives, okay? And then on top of that, you was like, but if it wasn't like that, but I mean, if that's how she want to take it, then baby, it's whatever. And then when when they say you responded to this tweet or to Ice Spice sending down them graffiti, people say you responded to Ice Spice sending down them trucks to Atlanta, and you responded with "didn't hit though." Literally, when the conversation was being had about them trucks being sent to Atlanta, you want to claim it's about a viral pic of you and Quando Rondo that you've never addressed before. Bitch, please. Please, please, please. Gaslighting at its finest. I can't stand hoes like that. I'd be done slapped the bitch. So, yeah. Latto, you going down bad. Because for one, your song, Sunday Service, you trying to little girl Ice Spice, but yet her fart song, debuted within the top 40. One of the highest of her career. Meanwhile, you couldn't even get to the top goddamn 80, bitch, with your diss record to Ice Spice, which you claim wasn't no diss record, because you always claim this shit ain't what it is when it's exactly what it is, bitch. But y'all let me know what you thinking and how you feeling about it down below. Now, speaking of Ice Spice, congratulations are in order to her, because like I let you know, she did win Best Collaboration with Nicki for Barbie World, which, by the way, has outbeat Latto and Jungkook's #1 song, 7, baby. Child, and the fans voted, need I remind you, but Ice Spice is a little girl. Oh, okay, baby. I'm gonna need you to get up off the floor, for real. But also, Ice Spice has won Best New Artist at the People's Choice Awards. So congratulations to Ice Spice doing her thing. And like I said, Ice Ice Spice she got an interesting little style about her. But I know her album is coming out this year, and I am interested and excited to hear how it's gonna sound. Okay, and allegedly Latto's supposed to be coming out with an album this year as well. So we'll see who really gonna be on the flow, baby. Because so far, I spiced up to Lotto 0. But y'all let me know what you thinking and how you feeling about it down below. Because like I said, this was fan voted. And literally, Barbie World was in the same category as 7 by Lotto and Jungkook. And that record went number 1. So, y'all, Barbie World didn't go number 1. It went top 3. But yet, they won the record, okay? I mean, they won the award. So, let me know what you're thinking down below. All right, so the next topic I want to get into is Young Baby Tate. So Young Baby Tate just keep deciding to set herself up, and I'm not understanding why. I don't know why she want to, cop a plea one day and then the next day act like a bitch inspired her to turn around and cop a plea again. Okay, so basically, Baby Tate responded to quote unquote haters, saying that she is copying Nicki Minaj mannerisms. Now, if you've been, aware of Baby Tate and you familiar with Baby Tate, Young Baby Tate, I've only been familiar with her the past couple of years. I know people got more familiar with her, when she got on Love and Hip Hop. But Young Baby Tate has always gave me Nicki Minaj Roman vibes, like the whole, the blinking and the turning to side eye and doing her head and the mannerisms like Roman, like she always gave that. And in the past, I've seen her say that Nicki Minaj did inspire her. You know what I'm saying? Nicki is very theatrical, and Young Baby Tate is also very theatrical, but she's also acknowledged that, she was inspired by Nicki Minaj, especially when she was coming up and even in past recent years, right? But, and here's the but, ever since Young Baby Tate basically complained about how Nicki don't really give collaborations to quote-unquote talented artists, and Erica Banks kind of co-signed it, she kind of been moving funny about, her how she, rocking with Nicki or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because every time they don't get their motherfucking feature, bitch, they switch up. And they act like they motherfucking brand new. So, when people was calling her out and, the Shade Room Neighborhood Talk, whatever, they posted it, she said, Nicki Minaj is not the first or the last person to blink their fucking eyes, tilt their head, or be in a general sense animated in rap or any other genre. I'm a theater girl. I am and will forever be animated, silly, goofy, have fun, and fully express that the way I so choose. If your limited mind can only see someone else when I do that, it's not on me. I'm Baby Tate, period. Thanks, toodles. Okay? And then somebody else on Twitter say, it's okay to say you was inspired. I think that's the point they're trying to make. It honestly seems like you got an issue. And then Baby Tate responds with, I did when I first came out. It's 2024, and I'm on my 9th year in fame, babe. Y'all late as to who I am, and that is not my fault or responsibility to guide you through the education of Baby Tate. Do your own research. Leave me alone. Now, do I think that people should be more accumulated with who she is before they just speak on her? Yeah, I mean, she's an artist. Artists are sensitive about their shit. However, at the same time, you knew exactly what these people was trying to say, and you wanted to try to dismiss it like it had nothing to do with Nicki Minaj when this was always given Nicki Minaj, and you've admitted that in the past, including in the beginning and in the middle of your career. You've admitted that, okay? So all of a sudden now that, Nicki ain't fucking with you because of that shit you left out your mouth, now all of a sudden you trying to want to disassociate yourself and your inspiration from the person you were inspired by, okay? Obviously, this is giving Nicki. Who in the fuck else bats their motherfucking eyes and tilts their head and do all that Roman shit that Young Baby Tate does, or that Nicki does? Who else besides Nicki Minaj has set that wave for these female rap bitches? Doja Cat started doing it after Nicki Minaj. Young Baby Tate started doing it after Nicki Minaj. Who was doing it before Nicki Minaj? I'll wait. What fucking rapper was doing all that theatrical shit, batting their heads and acting like a motherfucking robot and, you know what I'm saying, blinking their eyes and shit? Like, who else was doing that? Nicki Minaj set the tone for that shit, and y'all was calling her weird for it back then. Y'all was calling her weird for dressing like how she was, which Young Baby Tate kind of dresses like early 2012 Nicki, just like she gives those 2012 mannerisms like Roman. Okay, so at the end of the day, Young Baby Tate was being dense on purpose. She knew exactly what these people was trying to say. She just wants to disassociate herself from Nicki Minaj because obviously she got an issue with her now. She feels like, she's been reaching out to her for a long time and has yet to get a collaboration, but is mad that bitches like Ice Spice can get a collaboration, like Sexy Red can get a collaboration before she does. And that's the real tea, and that's why she really mad, if you ask me, baby, do you hear me? So she needs to take her personal feelings up with her fucking self. She knew what the people was trying to say. And then when the Twitter page that I fuck with, you know what I'm saying, had called her out, the Twitter page FemC Talk, shout out to FemC Talk. If you don't follow her, go follow her, okay? But when FemC Talk called her out and was like, I fuck with you, but you know what the people was trying to say, she was like, what part of I'm tired or over it or some shit like that don't you understand? And it was like, bitch, address the fucking issue at hand. People are strictly referring to your mannerisms being similar to Nicki Minaj and you being inspired by Nicki. You're upset about that because you don't want to be associated with her anymore. At the end of the day, Nicki inspired you. Okay, just like she inspired a lot of these rap bitches, if not all of them. She inspires you to be as animated as you are because nobody before her was really doing that. And people were saying Missy Elliott has always had the these aesthetically different visuals, but Missy Elliott was never giving Roman vibes. Never. She was never batting her head and tilting her eyes and all that shit and doing like how Nicki did with Roman. Like, she wasn't doing that. She has never been animated to the point of Nicki Minaj animated. So Young Baby Tate and them cocksucking fans, bitch, you know exactly what was trying to be said. So y'all let me know how you feeling and how you thinking about it down below. But that's also why, Young Baby Tate, you're 9 years into your fucking career and you haven't really went that much where. Okay, and I'm not saying she's not successful. I'm not saying she don't make money. I'm not saying none of that. But you're 9 years into your career and you have yet to hit the mainstreams with it, is what I'm saying. Okay, so you want to do all of that and say all of this, you 9 years in and people need to do their own research. Ask yourself, why is it that people need to do their own research on you when you're about to be a decade into your motherfucking career, bitch? Okay, so y'all let me know what you're thinking and how you feeling about it down below. All right, so the last topic I want to get into is reminiscence. So Remy Ma and her motherfucking ass, because she don't got nothing else going on. She, these rap hoes, they got to do something that would make the people want to attach them to Onika Tanya so they can get their name in the algorithm and they can get going and post it on the blog, blase. You know how this shit goes. So Remy Ma did a little interview and she said she believes her 2017 Summer Jam is what set the start of female rap unity. First of all, bitch, female rap unity is fake as fuck and it doesn't exist. Ice Spice even already came out and said it. That female rap unity shit been dead. It never really existed. You hoes don't even like each other for real. Y'all put on because you want to team up against one bitch to take her out. And it didn't work in 2017. That's why she's still here in 2024, baby. Do you hear me? Okay? And the nerve of you to think that you started some female rap unity shit when them bitches that you brought on stage with you ain't even really fucking with you like that now. Cardi ain't put you on Now Song yet. Okay, and she came in and stole your whole moment after that year. Okay, you thought you was gonna be the one that they put on, and they put her on instead. Okay, and that's why she ain't featured you on a song. Kim ain't been successful. She ain't even put Kim on a song. You know what I'm saying? So this female rap unity bullshit, they try to throw it at your face to make it seem like Nicki Minaj is such this bitter bitch when she don't work with more female rap hoes than all you bitches combined. Okay, so this is what Reminisce said. Take a listen.
That when I first came home and I started recording again, that I really aspired to be a part of and to make happen. And I kind of feel like it started that when we did Summer Jam that year. And it was me and Latifah and Light and Cardi and Young and May and Kim and Moni Love and Yo-Yo and everybody, Rod Digger, from all the different generations, the past, the present, and the future on the same stage. Like, from there, I feel like that kind of opened up the doors, not just for the artists themselves, but for people to see, because I felt like people didn't know, like, they could have this many people that they like at one time. I even see it now, even with some of the fans, because it used to be everybody had their own fan base, but now you see the fan bases combining, like, yo, I like her, and I like her, and I like her, and I like, they have, it's not just one or two anymore, and that's kind of what we need, because what I've been saying for years before I got locked up, before I went away, like, yo, it's enough money, it's enough space, it's enough events, it's enough stadiums for everybody to do what they want to do.
So let me know what you're thinking and how you're feeling about that. Here's my thing. And I love Queen Bee. You know, I love fuck with the music, but we got to swallow a real pill here. Beyonce is really who y'all want Nicki Minaj to be. Because what R&B bitches, you know, Beyonce might send some flowers. She might give a little post on her website. But what R&B bitch has Beyonce collaborated with? What R&B bitch has Beyonce took on tour? Y'all always talk about Nicki need to take this and this bitch on tour. Nicki need to do a collaboration with this and this artist. Why Nicki don't collaborate with this and this artist? Why don't Beyonce collaborate with these new R&B female girls? The reason is because, you know, she don't really fucking have to. Just like Nicki don't got to do shit, but she's collaborated with more rap bitches than Beyonce has ever collaborated with any R&B bitch in her life. Okay? So y'all want Nicki to be this bitter, you know, rap bitch when in all honesty, she's collaborated with more female rappers than Cardi. She's collaborated with more female rappers than Megan. She's collaborated with all these female, she put 9 bitches on a song. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, y'all's talking about female rap unity. That shit does not fucking exist. Y'all bitches just don't fuck with her. At the end of the day, that's why y'all teamed up on that 2017 Summer Jam set. Y'all teamed up to make it look like y'all fake fuck with each other when you don't, and to make it seem like Nicki Minaj is this bitter bitch. And then y'all had the nerve to put her obituary in the background. When at the end of the day, the irony and all of that is, all them bitches who was at 2017 Summer Jam, including you, Remy Ma, is irrelevant in 2024 and ain't putting out no motherfucking music. And Nicki is the one who got a #1 album this year. Nicki is the one who got a platinum album this year. Nicki is the one with songs on the Billboard this year. Nicki is the one going on tour. What the fuck are you 2017 Summer Jam hoes doing? I regress, okay? And I rest my case. So at the end of the day, female rap unity don't exist. It don't. These hoes fake fuck with each other to make it seem like another bitch or other bitches is mad and hating when it's the other way around. So y'all let me know what you thinking and how you feeling about it down below. All right, so the next topic I want to get into really quickly is Yeah Glow. Yeah Glow, which is a song by Glorilla that came out the night all them brat bitches decided to drop. You know, Latto dropped Sunday Service, Young Miami dropped, Cali dropped that horrible ass song. You know, all the bitches dropped last Friday. Well, Glorilla had dropped a song, Yeah Glow, and when she previewed it a few weeks ago, I said it sounded better than everything that she's put out within the past, like, 6 months, because she's been trash that she's been dropping. I don't know who been over there guiding her, but this one actually sounded decent. It has debuted at number 89 on the Billboard Hot 100, which was higher than Sunday Service. Crazy to me. But I honestly see some people actually fucking with Yeah Glow in real life. Like the beat, they like the beat and they like the vibes. And honestly, Glorilla need to stick, Glorilla need to stick to that type of vibe and to that type of aesthetic when it comes to her music, because it just suits and serves her better than all of that cha-cha shit that she was trying to do. Chat, I don't know what the fuck that was. But congratulations to Glorilla. Hopefully she can keep this momentum and steam, and hopefully she can go higher and higher each week on the Billboard Hot 100. But I don't think this is a Tomorrow 2 or a FNF or a song like that of that caliber, okay? But hopefully, you know, this can put her back on the map somewhat, because she kind of been fizzing out. But you let me know what you're thinking and how you feeling about it down below. So remember, y'all, before you get your panties in the wall, go ahead and take them out the crack of your ass, because it's just my thoughts, comments, commentary, my opinions. You can let me know yours down below, but keep it cute. Baby, do you hear me? Okay, you will get blocked. But let me know what you're thinking and how you feeling about all of this. Like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on my Twitter at 7T with 2 A's. And let me know what it is you're feeling, okay? I will catch y'all in the next video.